This one is corroded, so it's heating up the inside, and there's a loose wire, so it doesn't work at all. So that's why I didn't put batteries in it, because it's heating up the battery and it's heating up the chip inside, so it's trying to fry it. It's kind of like on Gemmy Master Animatronics. There was like an adapter, so the Gemmy adapter was about to be fried, so it was like burning and something like that. So he accidentally say bye to it because he put it in the water. So what he should do is use a fire extinguisher, but he didn't have time. Well, he didn't have any fire extinguisher near him, so he didn't. You know, so that's why I didn't want to put bags in him or leave the bags in it because not because the batteries. I'm worried about because the toy is not functioning. So um, so it's the same color as this toy. And then the back says collect them all. It says Jumba, Humba, no, Zamba, Humba, Jumba, Jing Jing Jingba, and Jangba. All those versions. I have one of these as one of these collections, but there's more out. There's more versions out there, and also I do have another orange like this one. I have another orange like this one. Another one. But all the rest I don't have repeats. I don't even have the repeats of the blue one. But this one came with a movie called Hot Dog and sweaters and instruments. But there was different tips in the movie on Reach HS and during that tape. So I really watched the tape and I still have the tape. So the tape there's a little band on it, and then it was like attached to like this at the store at the antique shop. It was a store that got shut down because there was like a flood in the store, like a flood, like the whole building collapsed. And that's the one I got the Raptor, and then that's the one that it got stolen, the Raptor. I was gonna sell it, but some stuff I was trying to sell, I took it back because I really wanted it so bad. So Raptor, I didn't get a chance to get it, so I went to a different store and I bought a used Raptor, but without the remote. That one I had with the remote with the tape around it, but that was a long time ago. That was in 2012 or 2011. So yes, but I got this one in 2010. So in Belton. All the other years when I was like 8 or 7, 8 or 7 or a few years when I was really little. But those lives I was in old houses, old house, Spencer's house, and then there was another house before that wasn't mine or wasn't my parents. Another house before that was I was really young. In those houses, I was a baby in those multiple houses. But so yes, I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching and bye. And these doesn't scare me at all, but the ones that makes me scares me is the one they take these apart and do evil eyes, and then they put like a spider head and spider legs, and those things creep me out. But then I found out there's somebody who's trying to do it. Wasn't that creepy? But when they use this sound effect with the all lights light up on the eyes and the little dots, yeah, that one creepy because it's a recording, and there's another red one that doesn't have nothing. It has evil teeth, and you know, and then there's another one like this one, but they cut open this and they put like a chain around it, and then it made the toy like, and then they put like a piece of paper in front or something. I don't know. And then the other orange one, I don't know. They made the orange one some bit like a child head, and they made one like that, like Chucky the doll. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching and bye. And he's a Boohbah from pbskids.org. And it no longer exists anymore. And then the guy who did the show that had the trains around and the puppets, or what it was called, like from back then, like Sesame Street, he kind of passed away, and he started Sesame Street. Sesame Street, Boohbahs, Teletubbies. He does all that stuff. So bye.